Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Just Code It with Sarthak. Today I am back with the part 2 of the video resume. So आपने पूछा कि resume का क्या स्कोप हो सकता है, कैसे वो AT सिस्टम से हम यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं and how to make that good enough resume that gets shortlisted by the automated system, the HR teams for the position, right? So we will be discussing a lot about these details in this in depth in this video. कैसे system work करते हैं, what should be the template, what should be the color scheme, how these meta information helps get the resume getting shortlisted, and how we can tweak it in a way that matches the job opening in the best way possible. I am using overleaf.com as my preference partner to make these resumes, but you can use many other templates and many other websites which support these. So before starting with the video, let's thank the supporter of this channel, Newton School. So guys, what is Newton School? Newton School एक edtech startup है जहाँ पे you can learn more about different technologies out there. They will help you get job offers from these top tech companies, and उनका एक बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोग्राम है जहाँ पे आपको एक रुपया भी पे नहीं करना है जब तक आपके इन कंपनीज में जॉब नहीं लग जाता. They have very good offerings with this course, live classes, industrial projects, mock interviews, and personal mentoring. I will put the link in the description, and I suggest you all to check this out and explore their courses. So in this part two, we will be discussing a lot about different details. So क्या होता है अगर you are applying for internship position, you might not have professional work experience, right? तो आप उस केस में अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस को कैसे शो करें, अपने स्किल्स को कैसे शो करें, that helps you get a right internship. So for me, when I was not working anyway, for my first internship, I tried to highlight all the other activities that I have done. Uh, for example, the skills that I have acquired at that point of time, the co-curricular activities that I have done, it might not make sense at a higher professional level कि आप 5 साल experience है आपकी co-curricular activities क्या थी, but at internship level it makes sense क्योंकि the other company is going to judge you on those skills at least क्योंकि आपके पास कोई professional work experience नहीं है. So that term, like the activities you do in a society, activities you do at fest level or uh, conference or hackathons and every other possible events, that activity defines your work experience. क्योंकि हर एक्टिविटी एक काइंड ऑफ आपको लर्निंग देता है. So what these learnings are, you can, if you can project that into your resume, it will give you higher chances. Again, coming back the skill set. So अगर आपने अपने skills को highlight करा कि these are the projects that I have made with, let's say, C++ as a language or JavaScript as a language, that will help you get that right set of internship. बहुत सारे लोग मिस कर जाते हैं इन की पॉइंट्स को कि हमने अपने रिज्यूम को कैसे स्ट्रक्चर करा है. You know a lot about yourself, but how you are going to present everything that the company requires in one single page, right? बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन ज़्यादा डालने के चक्कर में पेजेस इंक्रीज कर देते हैं, and that is not recommended at all. आपके रिज्यूम should be in a single page. I have seen people with 10 years or 10, 15 years of experience still giving up only one page of resume. I would highly recommend that if you can, if you are not at least 10 years experience, don't go over one page. जितनी भी information it can be easily summed up in one page. यूजर लाइक जो एचआर है जो आपका रिज्यूम देख रहा है, इट डज नॉट स्पेंड अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम ऑन योर रिज्यूमे. सो जितना भी टाइम है इट शुड बी कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड ऑन वन पेज. उसको डिसाइड नहीं करना चाहिए यार 2 पेज है कौन पढ़ेगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो आई वुड हाईली रिकमेंड टू कीप द रिज्यूमे इन वन पेज इटसेल्फ. अगेन, हाईलाइटिंग ऑन द फैक्ट्स, किसको रखना है किसको नहीं रखना है. सो समथिंग लाइक व्हाट things you might have done, let's say school level, it might not relevant for your professional job experiences. So better half of your college years or the professional experience, you can avoid those details. Uh, any other excruciating details which will not make any sense for the position. So let's say आप किसी ऐसी पोजीशन के लिए जा रहे हैं जहाँ पे आपकी वो एक्टिविटी will not put any advantage. You can use that real estate for better information. So that's the decision you have to made on your profile कि यार कौन सी information will make more sense on my resume according to the position that I'm going to apply. हाँ, I also do that. I also edit my resume for the position that apply for according to the description क्योंकि it will make higher chances that I will get shortlisted if my resume looks uh, more overlapping with the job profile or job description that they have provided. So it will be better if you could modify your resume in that bit. Uh, I will highly recommend if you could also mention your projects. So projects is a very important part, at least for your I would say internship phase or getting that first job or getting that first internship, projects are the key to go, क्योंकि यही वो चीज़ होती है जहाँ पे interviewer might ask you question, interviewer starts that discussion कि like what is this project about, have you hosted it or not, what was the language, what are the challenges you faced, what were your major learnings from this project. These are the questions that are often asked for projects and you should be prepared for them. You can बहुत सारे बच्चे क्या करते हैं अपने दोस्त का प्रोजेक्ट एज इट इज कॉपी कर लेते हैं एंड इंटरव्यूअर कैन सी राइट थ्रू इट, आपके आपको देख के आपके आंसर्स को देख के जज कर लेगा कि दैट these are the projects that you have copied from other student and these are made in that sense. So I would highly recommend make your own projects, be thorough with them, what are the details that you are providing, what are the technologies that you have used. सेकेंड पार्ट, स्किल्स, स्किल सेट को क्लियरली डिफाइन करना बहुत जरूरी है. यू माइट हैव वर्कड ऑन सिंगल one single fraction of that technology, but it doesn't give you right to write it on your resume. क्योंकि ऐसा होगा अगर आपने mention कर दिया and somebody is more in-depth expert of that technology, they might ask you question that you are not aware of and might hamper your chances for subsequent rounds. So try to put that information that you are more confident about. Try to put your information that you can back up with your proofs. So anything that information that you are providing on your resume should be backed up. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि you can write I am a 9.5 CGPA from that school or that college and you're getting let's say something less than that. So it should not be the case. आपके पास बहुत accurate और precise and right information होनी चाहिए उस टाइम पे. ऑल्सो तो बहुत सी बार गलती कर देते हैं लोग अबाउट द कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर, ईमेल आईडी. प्लीज बी very vigilant while writing these things because the recruiter might contact you with these details that you have provided. अगर आपने डिटेल्स ही गलत प्रोवाइड करी तो how will the recruiter contact you? So please be very vigilant while writing these details. They should be accurate. Again, the major part of the resume, ATS. So what is ATS? ATS यार एक automated system है which takes your resume, extract out the keywords and do an overlapping. So this is a basic layman terms. What it does, it's overlap with the job description that for the profile. अगर आपका resume software developer profile के लिए आ रहा है and the opening was for let's say operations profile और analyst profile, वो ओवरलैप करेगा, ओवरलैप नहीं आएगा, इन दैट केस यू विल योर रिज्यूम विल गेट रिजेक्टेड. बट आपने सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट प्रोफाइल के लिए अप्लाई करा है लेट्स से C++ प्रोफाइल एंड you have a very good resume with C++ projects and C++ work experience. If you try to overlap it, it would be a good overlap. I would not say 100% overlap, but it would be a good overlap. That resume will get shortlisted and will be given back to the HR team for further shortlisting or hiring manager for further shortlisting. So ATS अगर आपके अप्रूव करता है, यार आप खुद सोचो गूगल जैसे करियर पेज पे thousands of users will be going daily on their career pages and applying by their career pages. So गूगल के पास यार लाखों में resumes आ रहे हैं, how will the recruiter get through them, right? So उनका एक automated system होता है that extracts out the good resumes for the profile and then the recruiter gives an eye, the hiring manager gives a thought on it and reads it your resume. So आपका main system, आपकी main लड़ाई, सबसे पहली लड़ाई ATS system के साथ है. It takes care of the details that you provide, the dates you mention for work experience. अगर लेट से आपने कोई मेंशन कर रखा है वर्क एक्सपीरियंस जहाँ पे डेट ही कोइंसाइड कर रही है, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने कोई कंपनी को अगस्त में छोड़ा है और उससे जो दूसरी कंपनी जो आपने ज्वाइन करी है वो जून में ज्वाइन कर ली, इट शुड नॉट बी द केस. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि आप जून और अगस्त में दो कंपनी में वर्क कर रहे थे? सो प्लीज बी वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट दैट. The information that you provide, the links that you provide that are extracted by ETS system, they provide you scoring on each and every part कि आपने कितनी अच्छी फॉर्मेटिंग करी है, वर्ड्स कैसे यूज करे हैं, नाउन्स कैसे यूज करें, प्रॉपर नाउन्स कैसे यूज करें हैं, द आई वुड से ग्रामर ऑफ द पार्ट यू हैव यूज्ड इन योर रिज्यूमे. जितनी अच्छी लैंग्वेज होगी, जितनी आई वुड से टू द पॉइंट स्टेटमेंट्स होंगे, जितने अच्छे आई वुड से हाईली एक्यूरेट और रिलेटेबल वर्ड्स विल बी प्रेजेंट, उसका उतना अच्छा स्कोर होगा. अगेन पॉइंटर सिस्टम को फॉलो करना है. डू नॉट राइट अ पैराग्राफ, नोबडी इज गोइंग टू रीड द पैराग्राफ, नोबडी इज गोइंग टू मेक अ सेंस आउट ऑफ योर पैराग्राफ. तो पॉइंट सिस्टम को फॉलो करना है. जितने ज्यादा आप पॉइंट्स मेंशन करेंगे उतना अच्छा रहेगा. करेक्ट. लास्ट पार्ट कम्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ द राइट सेट ऑफ डिटेल्स. तो आपको उतनी डिटेल प्रोवाइड करनी दैट यू कैन पब्लिकली से. आपके इन्फॉर्मेशन, आपके कंपनी के कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी टर्म्स हो सकते हैं, तो यू शुड नॉट डिस्क्लोज एनी ऑफ दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन. क्योंकि फॉर अ रिक्रूटर और फॉर इंटरव्यूअर इट वुड से कि अरे इसने कॉन्फिडेंशियल इन्फॉर्मेशन अपने रिज्यूम में लिख दी है, इफ आई विल हायर दिस पर्सन, ये पक्का मेरी डिटेल्स को मार्केट में डिस्क्लोज कर देगा. नोबडी वांट्स दैट. नोबडी वांट्स देयर प्राइवेट इंफॉर्मेशन टू बी ऑन प्लेस्ड ऑन द मार्केट. They have their trade secrets, they have their processes, any information that could hamper the structure of the organization is not desirable. So try to keep the information as minimum as possible. Also, what you can see, I have highlighted different facts. So I have used pointers, I have used stars, I have used tick marks because it makes more sense to change the tone from monotonicity. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा static लगेगा आपका resume, it might not get the right set of attention. अगर you are applying for a designer profile, it makes sense to have a colorful resume. For my kind of profile, it was morely generic, so I kept it on black and white. But हाँ, अगर आपकी profile is more designer based, more color based, you can have a colorful resume as part of their profile, right? Also, I have tried to highlight right set of information. आप देखेंगे कहाँ पे मैंने कुछ information को bold में करा. For example, name of the project or technologies is in bold, the university is in bold, the section name is in bold. Let's say my employer name is also in bold. तो जहाँ पे information को जितना bold करना है उतना रखना है. किसका कहाँ कितना फॉन्ट साइज होना चाहिए, दैट शुड बी एक्यूरेट एंड दैट शुड बी कंसिस्टेंट अराउंड द रिज्यूमे. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि एक एम्प्लॉयर का आपने एम्प्लॉयमेंट डिटेल्स लेट्स से फॉन्ट 10 यूज करा है एंड नेक्स्ट एम्प्लॉयर के लिए आपने 12 यूज कर लिया. इट शुड नॉट बी द केस, राइट? एंड अगेन इफ आई हैव टू शो यू, इफ लेट्स से आई restricted to the original size, it should be the one page resume that I was talking about. यहाँ पे जितना ज़्यादा एक्यूरेटली वन पेज में आप इसे शो कर पाएंगे, इट शुड बी द केस, राइट? मैंने वन पेज ऑफ, आप देखेंगे कि मैंने बहुत कम रियल एस्टेट वेस्ट करके, स्टिल आई हैव अ लाइन और टू, बट बहुत कम रियल एस्टेट वेस्ट करके बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करिए विद मीनिंगफुल से. यहाँ पे क्लटर्ड नहीं लगेगी, ओवरवेलमिंग नहीं लगेगी. एवरी इंफॉर्मेशन हैज देयर ओन सेक्शन, has their own capability. Also, the marks that you see, that are the links that I have provided with this description. So I will highly recommend, if you are going forward with part, please provide the relevant links there. It might give authenticity or that degree of confidence to the recruiter or interviewer कि हाँ, the person has done some legit work. They can go back to a GitHub page, or they can see that you have hosted this project, or they can see your YouTube videos and so on and so forth. I think this video was helpful for you guys. I'm sure you might have some doubts. Please mention them in the comment section below. I will be going through some sample resumes of other users, and we can discuss in depth about that. You can check out some sample resumes for a software developer and other profiles in the description box below. I will try to mention the relevant websites there. We are back with the end of this video, resume part 2. I hope you got to learn a lot about the resume section. And यार दोस्तों, अगर ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक करें एंड शेयर करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ who are in the process to get that resume for the placement season that is going on. And I hope you can subscribe this channel, which will help me build more videos, which gives me a support to share my content with the community. I am working very hard to bring out these videos from my daily routine and working towards uplifting the students' morale and the best way possible, how to enrich them with the right set of skills and in the right way. And these are all my experiences and learning, and I am trying to convey them in the best way possible to all you guys, right? So जितना हो सके आपको जैसी वीडियोस चाहिए कमेंट में बताइए, अपने फ्रेंड्स का शेयर कीजिए. आई होप यू लाइक दिस वीडियो एंड आई विल बी ब्रिंगिंग more such amazing videos in the next set. So with this I take leave from you guys, and I hope you all like this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.